No, but it, yeah.
Why is it still hot?
You gotta have inspiration, go for the good stuff.
Yeah, if you want to see, and the thing is, it's never been reprinted, but there are people who have put up motion comics, made their own motion comics on YouTube of this comics thing.
I'm not surprised.
And
It's still gonna be, no matter what, it's better than 30% bare minimum of the movies that go out
Oh,
and
yeah.
those franchises.
oh yeah,
Bare minimum.
oh yeah, and I had a great time writing that because I basically they left me the hell alone. And the other one that I did that I enjoyed, really had a good time doing, was Army of Darkness Furious Road, for pretty much the exact same reason, which is MGM just left me the hell alone.
That's already with your money.
Well, yeah, they gave me a pass, the first pass through, and then I never heard from them again. Because this was when Ash vs. Evil Dead was showing up on Stars.
There you go.
So, but basically that one is, I was allowed to do whatever the hell I wanted to do, and it's basically set 20 years from now, wherever now is in the Evil Dead series, and the Deadites have managed to collapse our society a la The Walking Dead, because it's spread, and there's pockets of survivors throughout at least the U.S. and which comprise of both humans and monsters, because the Deadites don't play well with anybody.
That seems fair.
And they're in the case of the werewolves and vampires, they're disturbing the food chain, because once humans resist them, they're inedible. So we've got this group of survivors, which consists of an African American Baptist preacher called the Rev, a nun called Sister Ronnie. And it's all, this whole thing is also a big tribute to 1970s grindhouse and drive-in culture too. There's a witch named Hecuba, and a motorcycle gang of werewolves called the Goners, led by their leaders called Gnarly, and Frankenstein's monster, the daughter of Dracula and his brides, and they're basically the protectors of like one of the last pockets of humanity, which are in Lansing, Michigan. And they've got to find the Necronomicon, and they end up going to an S-Mart. And guess who happens to just be and
King of S-Mart.
Yeah, the King of S-Mart. You know, basically his introduction line is, "What do you screwheads doing in my store?" So, and I had a great time with that, and my and the reviewers were like, "Man, he talks just like Ash." I was like, "Yeah," because I know a lot of people who talk just like Ash. Yeah, he's never really called Jesse James, he's just called Jesse. But it's very obviously this is Cornfield's Raiders, and he makes reference to his brother Frank, but he's like the age he would have been at the time was like 16, 17 years old, and they're attacking a group of Yankees that were separated from their regiment, and during the attack, they end up being attacked by the Predator, and so the surviving Yankees and the surviving rebels have to get together and fight the Predator. And there's a scene of Jesse James kills the Predator right at one point. There's a big scene where they the colors, the Old Glory, is whoever had the colors is shot, and one of the Yankee soldiers who's African American brings it back. And although since my artist was English, he drew it as the stars and bars.
Oh my.
I had to explain to him, no.
You don't want another Civil War today.
And so, but basically it ends up with Jesse and the African American sergeant teaming up to fight this thing, and just when it looks like the predator's going to kill the sergeant, Jesse comes up behind him with the Old Glory, with the staff of which had been halfway snapped off, and rams it through his heart.
I like that.
So, but yeah, and also one of the predators says, "Damn Yankees." But it was a two-parter, and I enjoyed working on it, and the Predator meets Jesse James during the Civil War.
I'm for that. Guys, thanks very much.
Yeah, thanks so much. Thank you so much.
All right, so the point of this track is to cover the horrible and fantastic in mainstream media, and also to reinforce that there's a much larger audience that we want to reach and we want to entertain. So things like video games and board games, which absolutely can provide a horror experience. Television, movies. Did I miss any examples?
We will have one panel featuring artists who either do painting or podcasts, or a couple actors will be on it. So asking them why they got into horror, or how horror influenced their choice to become artists. So.
Cool.
Yeah. We're going to have some deep philosophical conversations about monsters and about horror, and we're also going to have some entertaining and silly panels. We got a couple that are actually more like game shows than panels, but
Great.
they're a lot of fun.
Well, good.
So we plan to have fun, and we plan to stretch the limits a little bit.
That's right. And if I don't have to break up a single argument all weekend, we're not doing our job.
I see. Well, new track. Good luck with it.
Thank you. We're looking forward to it.
Thanks.
We hope it's
Nasty creatures. If you've ever read the Stephen King short story, The Night Flyer, that was that's the kind of vampire we want.
So they don't sparkle.
They do not. In fact, Wade Griffin makes a joke about that in Carter Camp is explaining how some of the same legends of vampires are true of fairies, the fair folk, that iron will burn them, or that sort of thing. And he does mention these aren't very fairy-like. He's like, no, they don't sparkle. So there's a couple of jabs at Twilight in there, yeah. Anybody else? We're rolling up on the last 10 minutes.
You should tell him what you've done for years.
Me? Which part?
Paranormal Society.
I'm a paranormal investigator.
Okay.
And I'm a co-director of my team. We're based out of Woodstock. It's Paranormal Georgia Investigations. I've been doing it for about a decade now. Science-based, as science-based as we can get. We try to work well within the scientific method.
Sure.
Sometimes that works out well for us, sometimes it doesn't.
It's true of anything with the scientific.
Right. And I say that only because there's a hard division line. There's people who are on the scientific part of it, and there's people on the metaphysical, spiritual side.
Right, exactly.
And my argument is, let's try to be as skeptic and scientific as we can, because once we start to pull away the stuff that we can't explain, then I feel like we have more solid evidence.
Right, exactly.
Paranormal in nature happening.
Yeah.
And then there are people who are on the spiritual side that are like, well, it's not going to work within your scientific method because you're not working with something scientific. You're working with something metaphysical or spiritual in nature. And Yeah, I mean, I've done it for years. We speak at Dragon Con. We've spoken at Dragon Con for at least 5 or 6 years. The 10 years I've done it, I can tell you right now, I've never seen a full body apparition. I've seen full body shadows. I've seen black masses. I've seen ambient light get blocked out in front of me by stuff. I've been tapped. I've been tugged. I've been pushed.
Ghost cats?
I've had a ghost cat do a figure eight. As a matter of fact, in Blue Ridge, there's a home up in Blue Ridge. It's not even, it's being turned into a bed and breakfast. It's called the Chastain House. I don't know if you're familiar with it or not. I had a ghost cat do a figure eight. I through my legs, and you kind of feel like, you know, when a cat has the tail, you kind of like, yeah, kind of like that.
I know exactly.
Plus, like, I also have 3 cats, so I know what that's like. And yeah, the 10 years I've been doing it, we've only caught 2, maybe 3 pieces of solid video evidence, and I have countless EVP, electronic voice phenomena. Yeah, it's just it's something that I enjoy, and I'm trying to incorporate. As I got yelled at by Jim for walking in for not finishing a short story that I started.
He does that.
Yeah.
8 years ago.
I feel like it's a common theme.
Well,
So, yeah, you guys are right. But I love Jim. Like Jim would shop at my store. I still work there a little bit, but I used to work more full time at the CD warehouse on Barrett Parkway.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know that.
So yeah, I'm now at the Atlanta History Center. So
Okay.
museum interpreter there.
That's good, yeah, I used to go down there a lot.
Did you come back? It's a lot of cool stuff going on. But I graduated from KSU with a degree in history, and I'm trying to figure out a way to incorporate my love of the paranormal and my history degree, and I kind of have something cooking up in the back of my mind, and I'm not ready to, like, I should probably say it, only if anything, just to hold myself accountable to, like, make it happen. Alright, so I'm thinking about doing a comprehensive how the paranormal is viewed throughout different times in history. Paranormal is a very contemporary word that we use to explain unexplained phenomena.
So a non-fiction.
But to people in ancient Greece, the supernatural was something that existed to them. I mean, I can go, whether it be a deity or a ghost story to them, like, it was the same. Right? I could go to a temple of Zeus. I can go to a temple of Hera. It's something that they believe. It was before their religion and spirituality made the mythology switch over with, like,
Sure.
the monotheistic religions coming in and sweeping the Western world. So I'm kind of wanting to go back and do some, like, a history of how, maybe even a historiography of how the paranormal was thought at through different versions of time.
I would read it.
So that's
You got a room full of sales.
I've picked up some sources, and it's been a hell of a time trying to find a full-time job, and then there was also the idea of grad school, and fingers crossed, love to have that PhD for memory, but you know.
Here a full-time job.
Yeah.
These 3 novels, my part of them were written before I went to work every morning, and I go to work at 5:30.
It's about the time I wake up to go to my
So,
day.
right, so if you're gonna do it, you do it.
Right.
And Jim will slap you around, I'll just tell you, because a
No,
friend.
I've been slapped by that, trust me.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, exactly.
This isn't round one.
He's relentless, he won't stop, you know, he'd slap me around because he was afraid of me, but he verbally abused me a lot.
Given reasonable precautions. Really? Okay. No kidding. Okay. So you didn't even unclasp. So why not? Are you not interested, or is it too scary, or?
I mean, I'm perfectly happy here.
Okay.
But
That's a good answer.
is it the time we grew up? Because we grew up in a time right where when Apollo was going on, the whole idea was, in the future, we got Star Trek and Boston Space and everything going on. We're going to be in space.
Mhm.
And the biggest disappointment is
That we're not.
we're all this farther and we're no further than we are
Yeah.
than we put a man on the moon in 60 miles.
Yeah.
We're right in the same spot. We've got the technology anymore. We've done absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's somewhere out there is a paper titled "Virtual Reality Ruins the Space Program," because why would that generation that has virtual reality and it's just normal for them? Why would they care about going out into space when they can do it right there in the goggles? I mean, we are the last 3 generations. We've kind of got this pile of issues that have all come up that have really taken us away from space being not just understood, but also the excitement about it is kind of weird. It's inconsistent. And all of these really interesting movies that take these problems we've been talking about and make them explicit. Gravity is an example of that. 2001 is still, talking about holding up, it's still an amazing story. It's still an amazing movie. So a lot of that really interesting storytelling is spooky, spooky, spooky space, go to space and get eaten or killed or whatever. So it's a trick question. Would I go to space now? No, I'd like for them to figure out the things that they know they can figure out. Then I would volunteer, or I would love to go. But at this particular moment,
Well, I think that all the stuff that we've come up with now, we haven't affected what we have. Like, I mean, just the Challenger, for instance, like, that was a horrific event that happened. I mean, what we have before we can move forward, we have to be able to perfect what we have. Because there's no room for mistake. Once we put a man on Mars, there's no room for mistake. Because at that point, they're already dead, and there's nothing we can do. Because it's different than, Apollo 11 or which one was it?
13?
13. Where, I mean, we were able to get them back. Mars is totally different than just the moon. So, I mean, we just haven't perfected what we have yet. We have to work on perfection before we can work on progress.
Dawn of the Living Dead.
Dawn of the Dead. Thank you, Then I'm firing all of you, so.
Yes, we should be. 13, lucky 13.
Lucky for doing our 14 Frankenstein. Choose category: Lost in Space, Advanced Michael Myers, Sex Kills Advanced, Horror Comics 1970s, Dream Like a Discovery. What's the film? Crazy Kaiju. Horror Comics. Horror Comics 1970s. One of my favorites. I love this stuff. Warren Publishing, famous sponsors of Filmland, also published a magazine-sized comic book. Various published magazine-sized comic books. Creepy, Vampirella, can you name any other magazine-sized comic books that they Eerie. Eerie. Exactly. Very good. Spirit. Oh, yeah.
And that was a great question, so you sit down.
Ooh, that's it. Very good. Fires. Thank y'all very much.
We did have a couple more people come in, so you keep it.
We work together on various projects, including maybe some of the part of it. But, that was the one part of his career he would never talk about later on. When people would ask him, he would say, that's not a discussion.
So, some strange stuff, but overall, he generally seemed to be pretty true to his principles. So, how about you guys? What's your favorite Steve Ditko comic?
Oh gosh, Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, question. I'm still annoyed that there's still not just a stand. I know you can get it as part of like the Charlton hardcovers. I'm still annoyed that there's not just a collection of just the Charlton one shot and like the backups in Blue Beetle. It's just a single collection.
It would be nice if somebody would do that.
I mean, it wouldn't be huge. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. They have the cap.
I think the problem is DC sees it, it's too small. Every publisher like DC do nothing but a cost analysis and a profit analysis, and I think their point of view is that since you're talking about a book that's probably 64 to 72 pages at most, they feel like the number of people who are going to buy it, I mean, they would have to price a 64 to 72 page book at $14.99, and they don't think they could sell it that, so it becomes diminishing returns. The higher we price it, the fewer we sell, the fewer we sell, the higher we have to price it.
I just
I
remember,
want to see it.
I forget what year it was, but when Frank Miller was doing Dark Knight 2, I forget what Dark Knight Returns Strikes Back, and a lot of people weren't happy with that, but because he had the question very much as the Ditko question as opposed to the later incarnations. I remember in the discussions, everyone was saying, yeah, I don't really like it. But the question is cool. It's like, if they could strike right then, just a simple prestige size reprint, I think that would have really went over well. Today, I don't know so much.
Yeah,
That's one of my
Yes.
favorite films.
That was
It's about, media violence, how we just go
Yeah.
along with it or whatever. And it is really, it's like very.
I mean, it's
very-
well done.
And like how desensitized we become to all
But I
of
was
it.
just like, they're doing what?
What? You
It's
desensitized?
like saying it mine, it's like saying in the street, and then the next thing is like, no, that's a great about this,
No,
like,
even I have
sociopath.
things I can't handle.
Yeah.
Like, don't you dare kill an animal. I'll
Uh,
follow
Oh, okay.
All right,
Okay.
panel for next year.
Okay, don't
The only
ever
animal
see,
that's-
don't ever see Cannibal Holocaust.
Oh, no, I'm actually okay with that.
Really? You
Yeah.
the animal snuff?
Yep. But like, we bought a zoo. It was a terrible Matt Damon movie, like, one of the.
That
animals-
doesn't narrow it down.
No, it doesn't. But it involves a zoo, which narrows it down a lot.
Yeah, but the
I
whole
like
point
that
of that was
movie,
that
yeah.
they were improving the conditions of the animals.
Yes, but one of them dies.
Well,
And, like,
it was a
everybody's
very
like,
old lion.
I was bawling my eyes out. I was like, no, not the lion. No. Kill all the people you want, but you touch the fucking animals, no.
So you like doesthedogdie.com?
So don't watch Bambi.
Yeah, Bambi was in my
Actually,
mind.
No, I mean, it's a website that tells
I
you.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's familiar.
No, I know.
You don't like that website?
What's the website?
It's doesthedogdie.com.
Oh my
And
god.
it will tell you if the animal dies in the movie.
Yeah.
Rule
Because there are a
44.
lot of people who can't handle it at all.
Like that episode of Walking Dead where they made you get really attached to the horse that you knew for all of, 10 minutes?
Oh, and see, I was okay with that one. I didn't care. But
I was very upset at that horse dying, and I don't even watch The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
the
that's the
tiger?
horse.
The tiger.
Gary?
I was like, I watched like
You
2
stand for werewolf?
episodes with the tiger.
Okay, could you
And
guard
then I
my
see
shit
the
for just a
last
few
one
minutes?
with it.
No,
I'm like, no! So maybe it's only exotic animals? I don't know about
Yeah, I'm gonna
domestic
sell.
animals.
Ross had one for 15.
The writing is my favorite part of
Well, the
it.
Frankenstein Davy.
Oh, that's great.
You talk about the old, like 70s and 80s stuff.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah, like, we'll be at our table if you want to get any up close.
We're good.
Any up close photos.
No, we're good.
I guess I'll